In today's video, we're going to be continuing our Valk Cam series, focusing in on the best Valk Cams on Bank. Now, before we get into it, go down to the comment section, let us know what the next map you'd like to see in the series, and of course, hit that like button. Let's aim for 100 likes on this video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button and the notification bell so you know when we upload our next video. Now, without me talking anymore, let's dive in and get started. It's Alan from the Dangleberries once again here with Elevate to bring you the best cams on Bank. Starting off with the first one here in the back office of the main lobby. Now, when you just come in that double door into the office, you need to stand and look up at the top of the pillar in the corner. Now, because of the trajectory thing, it's going to make it so much easier to place this cam, and you'll be able to see that you can place it right up on top of that pillar in the back corner. Now, when you get this cam up here, it is such a strong cam. It watches all of the main lobby for anyone coming in through ATMs or heading towards that main stairs up towards Banana and Trump office. So it's such a strong cam to use, and you should definitely try it out. Now, the second cam is just kind of like a variation. You can place them on any of these pillars, but a second cam you could put is right on this pillar here towards the ATM side, again up on top of the frame of the pillar. Now, once you have the cam up here, it gives you so much information, a lot more than the other one for the Banana area, seeing into Trump, and you can actually see all the way through into Long Desk in the side of the site. And moving on to the next cam, this is just off the top of the main stairs near the elevators. If you place the cam exactly where I've pinpointed on screen behind this light just outside the elevator door, it is going to be really difficult for the attackers to see whether they're pushing up the main stairs or coming down the hallway from top square. So again, it gives you so much information up here. You can see all the way down the hallway, and you can just about see to the top of the staircase and the doorway into Trump. Now, again, these cams are not always going to be about visuals. Sound cues are just as important. Now, you can place this cam a little bit up further so that you can see all the way to the top of the stairs as well. So you can see here that by moving it slightly, it could give you much more visuals if you're looking for something along those lines. Moving on to the next cam here inside the stockroom. Now, this is a simple cam, but it's super effective because when they're jumping through the window, they're going to be looking towards the door in front of them, and they're less likely to look behind them. So if you put this right up next to the speaker, right in the corner here, you'll be able to keep it hidden behind the speaker for them jumping in the window. You'll be able to give intel to and maybe someone sitting underneath who can drop a C4 up onto the ceiling, or you can just give information to your teammates. Moving on to the next cam here, this one's located in top square, again similar to the one by the elevator. Placing it in the right position like I've pinpointed on screen, you will hide the cam behind the light for anyone pushing through that door from outside into top square. You can watch all of that top square area, whether they're trying to get the walls open or they're coming up the stairs or heading down the hallway towards janitor. You have all that intel to pass on to your teammates. Now, a variation to this cam is the flag just next to the bush. As you come in that door, you can place a cam inside the flag in the corner. Now, it has less visuals, but it's going to give you a lot of sound cues for your teammates, but you can still see that main point as they're pushing down the hall towards janitor door. So this is a strong cam just as much as the other one. Again, like I said, less visuals, but it's not always about visuals when it comes to cam. You want to keep a cam up, whether it's to give you sound cues or give you visual information. Now, moving on to the next one here, located in the elevator hallway here on the first floor. So where this little unit is here, if you place the cam exactly where I've pinpointed, it's actually hidden behind the leg of this container. So when they're coming around the corner, they won't see the cam at all. So if they're pushing towards that open area site, that little peg leg on the side will stop the cam from being visualized by the attackers. And you can give all that intel of them coming up marble stairs or coming down marble stairs, heading towards that open area site. Now, the next one's inside the staff room over by the kitchen, right where this microwave is. If you break the glass on it, you can place the cam inside the microwave. Now, you won't be able to see out towards that lower square or blue door, but you'll be able to see all of the bomb site and anyone all the way coming through in from open area. So this is a strong cam to use, but again, a variation of this cam is the other microwave. If you actually place it on the side of the door, you will be able to see it down towards that blue door and the lower part of square. So you have the option to mix up the cams here, and you can use them to your advantage, whether you want to get that information for lower square or just focus in on open area. Now I have a cam for lower square here, again using the light to hide the cam. If you place it exactly where I pinpointed, you can watch the stairs and you can still see people moving around that lower square area, but again, sound cues can help you in giving intel to your teammates. And moving on to the next cam here, and this one takes us onto the blue stairs, a really simple one. I have two variations to work with here. Right next to where the fire extinguishers are on the wall, if you place it on the side of the panel, you will be able to watch all of that staircase as they're pushing down, and they won't notice the cam unless they're coming down and turning around to maybe place a claymore or to look in case there's some roamers trying to flank the attackers. Now the second variation to this is at the very bottom of the stairs where these two shelving units are. If you put the cam right on the underside of that shelf, they will not be able to see this cam even if they've walked all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. The great thing about this cam is it watches that default plant spot when they get that single wall open, and you'll be able to give those intel to your teammates so they can set off a C4 and stop the plant. I have a couple of variations of cams inside servers. Another one underside this little side table here up against the wall. You can place it on the underside of it and you can watch all of the server room, including almost that single wall where they'd be planting the diffuser. And then the other variation is you could place it under this shelf in the corner. I've seen a lot of people do this one, but my favorite one actually is right on the entrance coming out of dirt. Because the wall is kind of bent to the side, you can place the cam under that little bit of damaged wall and it will be hidden away from any attackers pushing into server. You can see here as you're walking through dirt, you're not going to be able to see that cam on the floor, and it's actually slightly hidden inside the metal, which might stop the light being shown on the cam, so it'll be very difficult for attackers to see. And moving into garage for these next couple of cams, a really simple one here is if you place it on the front of the police car right on the light, the brightness of the light actually hides the camera from view for any attackers pushing in. Now their main focus when they're coming into garage is to be looking towards that ramp as they're coming down from the bomb site, so their focus will be on that at first, so they won't be able to see that cam. But if you'd like to have a different one, you can place it on the back of this side mirror on the truck, and what this allows you to do is you can see through the bulletproof glass all the way towards the entrance into garage. Now if they do see the cam and they try to shoot it from that distance, the cam is bulletproof because of the glass. But this next cam takes us inside the gold area of the vault. You can place a cam on the middle of this light and it actually just looks like a light bulb, so you're not going to really notice it as an attacker. And the great thing about this cam is you can rotate it 360 degrees. You can see all the way down Red Hallway, you can see all the way into the vault itself, and you can see all of gold as well. So that is it for the video, guys. I just have a couple of bonus cams that you can look at here as I'm closing out the video. So this one is for watching the ramp coming up from garage, and the second one is for watching just near the elevators as they're coming down that marble staircase into the bomb site. Now if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button like I said, and the notification bell. Make sure to go down into that comment section, let us know what other content you'd like to see on the channel. And of course, if you would like to get your hands on some of the Elevate bundles, there is a bunch of them available in the R6 shop, the latest one being the Maverick skin. You're going to want to get your hands on that. So until next time, I'll talk to you in the next one.